Sugar T, shouts out to Sugar T, representing the Bay.
Uh-huh.
Give them faces out there. But you, my friend, you did a song with E40.
Yeah.
Oh man, now how was that? Working
Now
with
40,
the
man,
water.
it's always love for working with 40, man. You know, that's been my folks for many moons, man. Him and his whole family, you know, even before the rap, they used to come up in my neighborhood. They was dealing with a OG up there named Bubba Hamp who was getting his money, and you know, they were handling their street business or whatnot. And we met 40 like that and knew him before they even really went to, I think the Left Side or something, they first album single or something that came out. And this was before we even was in the studio. You know, we was listening to one of their singles and a lot of Mac Dre, a lot of the Mac Dre, and then we was bumping them daily up there. This is before I was even rapping, but yeah, we go back. So you know, it's always easy to work with people you kind of know. So you know, us and 40 man go back. So man, it was a blessing for him to call me up to get on his album when we did the Money Straight, and then I got him on my album. You gotta go up. Capri, I'm doing an interview right quick. But yeah, now getting him on my last album, Ruthless by not Ruthless, but Still Ruthless, you know, was a blessing, man. He blessed me. So yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. The song was crazy, man. Y'all ended up doing the video together. It was like his single for that album.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I mean, that was dope. That was dope to see y'all like that. It's always good seeing the West together like that. Even though I'm from the Midwest, but it's always good to see because I like West Coast music more than the East Coast music. I think when Pac and Biggie came out, they made you choose.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
it wasn't none of that till they start funking.
Yeah, like at first you could just like whatever music you wanted to like, but it's like when Pac and Biggie did their thing, it was like, okay, yeah, like now I gotta figure out who I like better. So you know, I went to the West Coast myself, so I was up on everybody, all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I was up on everybody. I liked the West Coast music a little better because y'all the beats was better to me.
Yeah.
The production was better.
Yeah, I don't know, West Coast, man, that thick bass line, that funk, and that mob is just different than like a lot of them sample drums, like them that backpack type rap stuff. It wasn't thick enough for me. Even though I like Wu-Tang, but a lot of their stuff didn't have that punch to me.
Yeah.
I'm in my system playing in my car. It was just a lot of it felt hollow. Like it just
You know, as a producer.
Back in them days.
I definitely coming from.
Back in them days, for sure. I think production ain't caught up and everybody got good production now. But I think back in them days in the 90s, I think for sure West Coast production was just on another level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, maybe because Dre was out there, or maybe because you was out there, or maybe I don't know. But it was on another level. I mean, 40's beats was banging. I mean, that mob sound like that whole everybody Too Short, you know what I mean? Because Too Short, I mean, you play some of that Too Short in the trunk when you got some 12s back there.
Yeah, baseline was throbbing, man.
Yeah, so, it was just different. You know what I mean? It was just different.
Too Short had us all acting out of character. I'm gonna say
that. For real.
Man, but so we do something on here where we want to see what's Mr. C's best verse.
Your favorite.
What's your favorite verse?
Oh man.
Not Mr. C, Black C, my fault. What's Black C's best verse?
My best verse, it'll probably have to come off of my this latest album.
I gotta give you the mic.
Oh man, let me see. What's my favorite verse? It'll have to be. Man, I got so much stuff. Man,
we need to play the verse.
Let me think. Give me a second because I don't want to say one and then I'll get off here and be like, man, I forgot I should have seen. It'll probably have to be off this album. I would probably have to go with the song y'all was just playing. Says something, man. I would probably have to go with the one. I would have to go with that song. Not even know. I can't even pick a verse, man. I have to just go with that song.
Says something.
Yeah, I had to go with that. I think that I rolled that beat on that. And I put a lot more thought in the lyrics on this album. The other albums, I just kind of was just rapping, just going off the feel of the beat, and was just kind of rapping, just talking shit. With this album, I put a little more thought and I think a little more effort in the lyrics and everything. Just talking.
Okay, so speaking of lyrics, I need give me 4 bars, bro.
Can we get 4 bars?
Can we get 4 bars, bro? I need
give
me the highlights. Give me the highlights, bro. You got the
off of this album. Let me see. Maybe All Facts. I'll go with All Facts. Let me see.
Let's get it. Black C about to kill it. Let's get it.
Fiction. Niggas be out here. Let me see. No, I ain't gonna go with All Facts. I ain't gonna do All Facts. Let me see. We gonna see. Let me see. Let me think. You got me on the spot right now.
I'm over here like this.
Because acapella, man, it's throwing me off a little bit too. Let me see. Let me see if I can spit acapella right now. 4 bars of.
You better give us that Renegade verse and quit playing.
I give y'all All Facts. All Facts. No motherfucking fiction. Niggas be on some hoe shit. Bitches be out of tripping. Suckers be out of slipping. Me and my niggas dipping right down. They block, then whip out like what is. And you better mind your business. You're not from them trenches. My niggas on some murder shit. And God is my witness. And we're going to leave it at that.
Man, let's get some claps on that. Let's
do All Facts.
Got it, man. What?
Yeah, I had
a legendary group right here, man.
Hey, I had to put some thought into it, acapella, man, because I'm the acapella freestyler. I go off a beat and vibe. I'm like, hold on, let me catch that rhythm real quick. Yeah.
You know what? Next time we're gonna take it back to the high school or the middle school. We gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
We just gonna bang it out on the table.
Exactly.
Get some pencils out for you. We should have knew better.
Yeah,
my bad.
That's love.
Man, look, we glad to have you, man. What's the name of the new album?
Black Caesar, man. Black Caesar.
I have to say this though. Speaking of the newest album, this one before that. So you had an album, The Last Man Standing, right?
Yeah, I got actually 5 solos on. I got Last Man Standing that dropped in 2001. 2004, I dropped Black Sea is the City of Gods. 2007, I dropped 70s Baby, and then 2012, I dropped Still Ruthless. That's the one I had everybody from my era on. Sibo, E40, Be Legit, Mac
Still Ruthless.
You know, Still Ruthless is like that's like one of my, that was my favorite till I dropped this album. You know, this album kind of 70s Baby was nice too. That's a dope ass album too. But this is my favorite. This Black Caesar album is just different, man. I think lyrically, I just like, you know, showing off a little bit. Got some different beats. Went back a little bit to some different stuff as far as, you know, got some mob on there, got some funk on there. But I tried to switch it up with songs like Chasing Paper, Stand True. It's like I try to, you know, do something a little bit out the box. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of stuff on this, man, that I really
I'm truly amazed, honestly, by how you kept up with the times. And like we said earlier, stay true to yourself. And just like I was saying with The Last Man Standing, it's like you actually were going through that in life.
Oh yeah, everything. I was going through, man. My brother and them I just got took to the feds. They were sitting down for 3-4 years, both of my brothers. You know, they was trying to get us on all type of murders after Mr.C murder, you know, because after Mr.C got killed, man, it was like 20 people got killed, and they were just tearing my house up, our neighborhood up, just, you know, just putting a lot of the murders on me and my brother in there. So it got me for a minute. So I was like the last man standing for real, like out on the streets and like in the music thing. So yeah.
So how did you feel, honestly? Did you feel like any day now? Did you have that type of paranoia on you? Like you was cool?
Not really, because I knew them dudes. You know, I like I said, I wasn't gonna underestimate them again, but at the same time, I know them. You know, them was dudes that I pretty much like raised. They was up under me, and they just split off and started doing their own thing. So I knew what I was working with. I knew their families, just like they knew mine. So I didn't worry too much, and I knew how far they was gonna go. So I didn't have to really watch my back and do it with like living nervously.
That's dope.
You know, we had them like that. You know what I mean? We was living. I just bought my house. We was getting paid. I just signed the deal anyway with Atlantic Records. They still did the deal, so we wasn't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? If the bag had to be dropped, they knew it would have been. So I didn't worry about none of that. You know, we was good till this day.